just stats. For now. Let's see, what do we want to fight? Fight the Dissidents, the Withdrawn, or the Pyre Hearts. Really don't want to fight the fucking triple dog team. Or cur, excuse me. The ones are annoying too. Withdrawn. This is the witch team. The prone. They aren't too bad. Let's fight them. The other two teams are super annoying. It's like triple dog and triple worm. I was not in any hurry to cross paths with Woodmild. Again, it turns out she's even worse than I thought, depending on how superstitious you are. He then reveals what he has learned of her and her designs. Which Woodmild, one of the bog dwellers and head of the Withdrawn, a triumvirate more interested in legend of Islak, the Astralborn, than in the rites. Her kind was known to be reclusive in the Commonwealth, yet she was brazen in her disdain for common values. She practiced the unspeakable. Somehow one day her research into flammable regents grew into obsession with Islak, despite widely held belief that he is dead, or never did exist. But Woodmild held that Islak is merely dormant, and that someday she'll be reborn with newfound hunger, which will only be sated by devouring the world. Seems reasonable. Then at last Islak could return to his glorious home, and Woodmild would go with him. When Commonwealth officials showed up to take Woodmild in for spreading unrest, she was all too eager to comply. After all, a sentence to the downside meant being that much closer to Islak's resting place, where she believed she had much work to do, where the Withdrawn stood ready to assist. I don't know if we can stop whatever she's up to, but rebelling against her in the raids should slow her down at least. Anyways, good luck getting to sleep. See you in the morning. Thanks. Gives you nightmare fuel and then says good luck sleeping. Nice headwind. You bid Headwind a restful night in kind. It's too late to take flight, so you expect to press onward come daylight. Oh, there's the planner there. Okay. Faye seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. Right, she's friends with the wagon too. Because Faye's friends with everyone. And so, after the rite, I think he said to me, farewell, can you believe it, little brother? He said that. Then he left to go find Mr. Delbert, who went on ahead. And so I think that maybe we are friends now, don't you think so too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He is very lucky to have met Mr. Delbert, isn't he? She fell silent for a time, then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You wanna know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us in all this so we can learn from one another and grow closer as friends. That is what I think, little brother, and I told them so. Maybe next time I see Elmer and Mr. Delbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes. Hi, mister. You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. Oh, permanent +1 hope. Nice. So I'm guessing like none of that would have happened if I didn't take her to that rite. So like actually who you take into each rite has an effect on their progression, which is interesting. Alright. Carry on. soar above the waters of Worm Gulf, you notice Sir Gilman sidle up to you very slowly. We are very, 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 very high above the waters, if this knight is not mistaken. This knight's brethren lurk beneath the surface here, in numbers untold. Fortunately, if we were to come crashing to the surface now, then this knight, why, he would receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. That's the spirit. The forbidding cairn of Halo lays below, not too many exiles see fit to cross beyond it. Some fear that the listless remain of six shoulders, that's a mouthful, bone titan, shall snatch them if they attempt to cross. Others simply do not want to press through to flagging hands. Few know of its true significance as we do, although your adversaries, though withdrawn, should be on their way there now. Soon you shall confront them once again. Faye seems interested. Wild curs. Let's go to Lixland. You touch down in the heart of Yomer Valley, where you first face the Fate and the Dissidents. You briefly wonder where they might be now and how they fare. You now have a little time before having to set forth by land. Time for Faye to do her prescribed trial. Needs Martizo, yes. Always needs Martizo. Alright. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild hurt myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. The scribes, I think that if I listen carefully, I can hear them calling out to me. Alright, hopefully this one's not too annoying. Faye's also a pretty good hero, so hero, character, exile, whatever. Listen well, girl, the place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Wow, okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm, now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it without the benefit of anyone, save for your reader. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, mister? That's a bunch of little Tizos. Go away, little Tizos. Oh, oh god, I got imploded. Square there. Almost certain. Tizos are too strong. Enemy's so good with those jump attacks. They're really good with the demons too. God, I forget there's obstacles. They blend into the so well. Those little like rings stuff on the board. They're actually there. It's on their side. They respawn quick. Alright, I jumped, but okay. Fuck you two imps. Didn't have any stamina to jump. Double kill. Yeah, his timing is just like so perfect. They always hit me just as I'm jumping. It's really annoying. How the fuck do I deal with this? This AI is just fucking perfect. There's literally nothing I can do. I hate these fucking trials so much. So dumb. I wish I could pass and move as fluidly as they do. Get 2 more, but I get like 3 more, 4 more. Probably just gonna score here because there's 3 of them. They'll let them score so they have less characters on the board to strat. Okay, how did I do? I must admit that you did better than I'd expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. So congratulations are in order to you and also your lovely reader. Now farewell. And before the drink gets not worth it at all. Oh, talisman. After Faye casts her aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. That's probably not very good, but you know. We have that. Alright. Explore Lixand. You take some of the afternoon to survey the area with Fae. You observe many curs off in the distance, driven half wild from the heat. Those curs are roaming free now, like their ancestors, but they do not seem happy. There's nothing you can do for the creatures. The sight of them makes you all too eager to return to the wagon and immerse yourself in invocations. Let's store this. See you later. Let's go with presents for now. Everyone gains +1 presents. Faye again. Faye seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again, though this time something seems to come over her. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You were unsure whether to check in with her or leave her be. Get her attention. Though Faye is clearly capable of surviving on her own, you do worry for her, and in this case, make an attempt to reach out to her. Oh, hi mister. I don't think I saw you there just now. And so my little brother here and I were just, talking for a little while. Well, I was the one doing the talking. My little brother, he's just a wagon wall, so he cannot respond. He can't respond, but he can listen, and he listens really well. Now I'd like to get back to my conversation here with him, if you don't mind, and you're welcome to stay, though, if you like. Keep listening. Decided to take up Faye on her invitation and keep listening to her conversation with the wagon wall, her little brother, as she calls it. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I remember. It's that they always said that there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They said that I was moon-touched. Impaired by Commonwealth standards, or very different in a negative sense. So, the scribes, they called me here. They are the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel, always so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time, no one that I recall really, although so much of it back then, I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it I didn't want to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me. They said the scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here, and I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more, being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here, there was hardly anyone at all. But I knew that I was closer to the scribes. I knew they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know. And then, one night, I found them. I saw the stars, and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad, and maybe, are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother, with your help. I would get closer to the scribes that way, and maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I'm so very glad I found you and the others. Finally, I'm not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think, sometimes I even feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often, being here, or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she is at peace. She wanders off, faintly smiling. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. That's it. No buffs. A bio update. That feels bad. That is not a cute imp. That is not Tizo. Here in the barren wastes of Yormer Valley, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. This news in time pertains to Jodariel, whom you liberated at the Fall of Salem. You learn Jodi's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She was soon to be reinstated on the blood border, on the presumption that she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Vale, elite blood border patroon. For a demon such as she could not be seen in the streets. But she refused the gesture rather bluntly, report suggests. Instead, she sought Wolfred's agents as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters, and so the ranks of revolution grow stronger. The last part of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, though it appears to be Jodariel's own words. All you can tell is that it says, await. You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news. Tizo is fired up about the news of Jodi's return to the Commonwealth. Wonder what the rest of her message said. She is an inspiration to us all, or to this night she is at least. Do you think she still has her horns, now that she's back up there? There is nothing she can't handle. I miss her bad sometimes, but I'm glad she's alright. You give it to him for us, Jodi. I knew you had it in you. News of Jodariel's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. +1 hope. A lot of hope buffs. Yeah guys, you know what, I was just thinking maybe I should have a sale or something here sometime, but then again my prices are as low as they can go, so I don't think I can. I just can't do it, guys. What is this? For dousing the Pyre's adversary, the adversary's Pyre, the bearer earns a reward. Up to 3 times, plus 5 soul. Doesn't really seem worth it. By the +1. It's only worth 5. There's a +4. Cheapskates. Shut up, Ron. What's to do? Why is this a thing? Alright, let's go. Though the now familiar surroundings of Kara and Aveb made preparations faster than before, the stars are already aflamed by the time you gathered the others. Before the others were gathered. Dyslexia. Words are hard. Here we go. You ready, Pamitha? Shouldn't be a problem. Always good to stretch my wings a bit, besides. You wish them all good fortune in turn, Little has said, and together you watch the celestial harmony in calm and silence, and await the withdrawn.
Time is nigh, you exiles of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the cairn of Haub. The adversaries you are to confront shall be the withdrawn. Snuff out their Pyre's flame and show your worth. Now, prepare yourselves.
Previous time he snuffed our Pyre's flame. Prevailed this time, all for Schlack. matter the result and no matter the cost. We can take them. Who's up for this one?
Now, let us begin.
What does this do? Start up. Alright, the adversary's Pyre automatically suffers -20. When flinging the orb into the Pyre, a bear deals bonus damage. Bonus damage. How does something happen to their Pyre? I guess not. Oh god, they have 2 imps. 2 imps and a crone. Alright, let's see here.
Decide.
You're still nearing 1. Go ahead.
Tabitha.
Good option.
Let's get headwind.
Edwin. Shin-sama.
I'm not sure. Let's get.
Tizo.
I want to get better with him too. Tizo is fired up and ready to take on the withdrawn. Here, Slack, bring us thy terrible power.
Commence. Bye
Up right into
now.
that. Where'd I go?
An
Why did Tizo not have an orb for like
stop.
5 seconds there? Alright, shit.
A second
Annoying dash.
wind. Tabitha has doused the flame. I thought they had you there. A shameful outcome.
Oh! Tizo! Oh
Yeah.
god, you're so close.
Didn't see it coming. Resplendent. Banishment. Glorious. The Nightwing's pyre burns brighter for now. Red-handed.
Okay, just walk into me then.
The imp did it.
Yep, did it. Even now the ashes of our pyre mingle with his light. Will it prevail or no, ye shall not interfere with his return. Stop trying to summon Cthulhu. It's not cool.
Simply monstrous. A blow against the
Which one
adversary's
you do?
pyre.
That dash is just stupid. You're just
No more
invulnerable
can
when
I
you
leave the
dash.
flame grenades. Stand not in glory's path.
Stamina. Wish you could just drop the
Wherever
ball.
did the Nightwings go? Shame.
Would have been really useful there.
How sad when withdrawn. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail again.
She doesn't even have any
Was the
masteries
will
yet,
of
and
the
she's
8
still stupid good.
scribes which kept their flame alive.
That one that gives you stamina regen as soon as you pick
The
up the orb.
night is
It's
ended.
disgusting on her. Then you just fly over everyone. Shlack Saber's defeat, thine ours, he cares not, ye shall see. Yes, yes.
There is much to learn from this experience. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. The exiled Kamatha perhaps can learn the errors
Well,
of her kind.
soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. Alright, what do we got for you? Faster when flying, seems good. Dash in rapid succession. Permanently gains 8 quickness. Moves faster after banishing. Better all around. Definitely want this. These three in the first one there. Maybe. I mean, I would rather gain 12 stats than 8 stats. If you get plus flying, I know cheating with quickness.
The holy power of the eldest matriarch. Until the stars align.
Back at the Black Wagon, the Nightwings are unwinding after they secured victory over the Withdrawn in the right. The deadest hour of the night is approaching, so you excuse yourself to read the stars outside and plot a course for your next confrontation. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Let's see. Fight the Essence. That's the Harpies. We can fight the Worms. Or we can fight the Dissidents. All of them are pretty annoying. I'm guessing we have to fight them all eventually. Let's go fight the edgy punk rock dog. Mostly because we'll see more of Rookie's dialogue and story with them, I think. We're gonna be butting heads against old Barker again, are we, chum? Guess it helps to know ahead of time so I can brush up on my groveling. Then he shares with you what he knows of your next opponent. Barker Ashboss. Ah, there's the music. Best theme song. A volatile cur whose pack the dissidents conduct their rites more so for thrill than freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth, and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness or vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. And the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. One particularly ferocious evening, Barker was caught relieving himself from the foot of the statue of Archjustice Angelobus IV, and that was the end of his citizenship. downside, it seems he caught notice of the dissidents, who in turn must have observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He is now the best of them. Burker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Yormer Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants. Not so long after they flushed me down, I was just trying to make ends meet and made a deal with him. In hindsight, let's just say it was a bad idea. He can make my life go real sour if he wants. Anyways, I better go pass out. We got a long few days ahead. You wish Ruki a restful evening. In turn, it's too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on.